Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Charles. I want to welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamerspro Show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and when we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. And today we have another interesting episode for you guys. You definitely want to stick around for it, so make sure you go ahead and like the video and subscribe to the channel. Now, let me get into this topic here. As y'all know, Andre Iguodala has been making news recently for some of the comments that he had to make about Giannis Antetokounmpo. We even produced the show yesterday when we covered the outrageous comparison that he made between Giannis and Rasheed Wallace, right? And I'm not going to get into all of that again because you guys already know the story. I'm not going to bring it up again. Y'all are fully aware of it. Well, recently, he was on his podcast called the Point Forward Podcast. So that's what I've read, that is his podcast. It could just be a podcast. But anyway, he was on this podcast called Point Forward. And according to an article that we got from fadeawayworld.net, he went at the media for the way that they've been portraying Russell Westbrook since he became a Los Angeles Laker. Because as y'all know, Russell Westbrook has been a flop, or it was a flop last season for the Lakers. It really didn't work out. He was blamed for a lot of it. Y'all saw the highlight reels or the low lights, what you want to call it, the brick shots, bad passes. We saw all of it. Now, obviously, Russell Westbrook is not the only guy to blame, but obviously a lot of people are going to point blame in his direction because he's the new variable that you added into the equation, and all of a sudden things went awry. So we're all fully, aware of that. And according to this article, he pretty much put out a statement where he basically is calling out the media for the way that they've been portraying and talking about Russell Westbrook. But before we go any further, this video is brought to you by our sponsor, Aura, who's also the official sponsor of the Minnesota Timberwolves. Do you know what the fastest growing crime in America is today? It's identity theft. Imagine trying to log into your email only to see that your password has been changed. Then you start getting weird notifications from your bank and credit cards, only to find out that all of your personal and sensitive information has been totally compromised. If you think it can happen to you and your family, just know that in 2020, over 49 million Americans were victims to identity theft, costing them a combined $56 billion. That is why we are excited to partner with Aura, who's the sponsor of this video. Aura is the #1 identity theft and financial fraud protection. Aura monitors the dark web and alerts you if any of your passwords and accounts have been breached. And funny enough, after using Aura, I discovered some of my credentials were floating around in the dark web, and the app showed me exactly when and where the breach happened. In addition, Aura allows you to set spending alerts, and they'll notify you of any suspicious transactions. Aura is 4 times faster than any of its competitors in alerting you if someone is trying to open a credit card or obtain a loan using your name. And remember this, every 14 seconds, someone becomes a victim of identity fraud. Don't let it happen to you. Now click the link in the description and try Aura for free for 2 weeks and see if any of you or your family's personal information has been compromised. Start your free trial at aura.com/dreamerspro. And when you try Aura by using the link in the description below, also know that you're supporting this channel. Thank you. Let me read some of what he had to say here from this article. It starts off with the headline: Andre Iguodala rips the media for constantly attacking Russell Westbrook. That's how the article starts off, and it continues on an episode of Point Forward. Warriors veteran Andre Iguodala came to the defense of disgruntled point guard Russell Westbrook, who has been blitzed by the fans and the media for his role in LA's disastrous 2021-2022 campaign. According to Dre, all the noise is completely uncalled for, and the NBA media is to blame. He said, and I quote, "When the headlines hit or certain news hits the wire, sometimes you gotta take a step back and say, why would you put this out? I get pissed when they always have Russell Westbrook news like, this package went, they declined it. This team declined Russell Westbrook. This team declined Russell Westbrook. What are you really trying to do to this man? What did he do to y'all? Because y'all just constantly keep doing this. What are y'all trying to accomplish?" So those were Andre Iguodala's statements. That's what he had to say about the entire situation. And I'm sure you guys can hunt down the podcast to listen to it in its entirety. Here are my thoughts. I'm beginning to get confused here. Seriously. What is really going on today? since when did guys become so sensitive? Why are guys always in their feelings? Like, I really don't understand why every little thing that is said is taken as some type of diss or some type of slight, or somebody's trying to play you. Like, when did we get to this level? When did dudes become so sensitive? I don't understand it. What is going on here? Really? This is something to take offense to? To me, it seems like some players sit down and they watch these sports shows, not for the information, not for the debates, but it's like they're sitting there waiting for somebody to say something that they disagree with or they find offensive, and then they go out there and call them out. It seems to be like this seems to be happening on a reoccurring basis. And to me, I find it to be strange that a lot of these guys seem to be trying to curtail the way people talk. It's like, don't say things this way, say them that way, because that's the way I want you to say it. Unless you're putting out lies or you're putting out misinformation where you're just saying things that are just flat out untrue. When did we get to the position where some people get to dictate how other people talk on their own platforms? I don't understand it. When did we get to this point? The last time I checked, we're in a free world. You're free to watch or not watch. Are you kidding me? You look at news, for example. News. We're just going to talk about American news channels. You have You have You have CNN, you have MSNBC, you have Fox News, you have ABC News. They're all of these different news channels, right? All of these, and then of course you're online, like the Young Turks, all of these guys, right? Or Ben Shapiro or Secular, whoever. You as the viewer can do one of two things. You can watch a particular news outlet and you can say, you know what? I don't agree with what they're saying. I don't like their views. I don't like the way they talk about politics or whatever it is. Then you can just simply turn around and say, you know what? The solution to this is I'm not going to watch them. I'm going to watch somebody else. It's just something else to me that you're going to be sitting there watching something that you totally disagree with. You're going to be put. Why are they saying that? Why are you watching? Why does it matter to you that much? Why? Like, seriously, how do you get up and start telling a company how to run their affairs? It's like these companies then turning around, watching a segment on one of your podcasts and coming, why did he say this way? Why did he say that way? You'll be offended. Who are you to tell me what I'm supposed to say? It's my thing. So why are you going around telling people how to talk? And secondly, is it really that deep? If you read those comments, where are you? They declined the. So how else is he supposed to say it? How else are they supposed to say it? They turned it down. They declined the package. So what? Why are you taking offense to that? What are they trying to do to this? They're just reporting on the news. What do you want them to do? Why are guys why do guys get offended so easily? I don't understand this. Like, I don't get it. It's like these guys are sitting down running checks and balances on people. But who's running the checks and balances on you? Yesterday, I stumbled upon a tweet. I was on, the sportsrush.com, and they were talking about a tweet where Draymond Green was watching something on TV. He didn't like the way the guy said something. I think they were referring to, Kevin Durant, saying that he was emotional, and why you calling him emotional, covered the game. And then I read the comment under it, the guy goes, bro, you need to chill with all of this hypocrisy, because weren't you the same one who called Rudy Gobert emotional when he was crying that he wasn't selected to the All-Star team? And he pulled up the quote. He pulled up the tweet, excuse me. Where Draymond's calling him emotional. Like, what point are we getting to here? What is all of this self-righteousness when it comes to the media? And finally, if you despise the media so much, why are you doing it? Seriously, I don't do things I despise. I despise politics. You're not going to see me open up a political channel or a political newsletter and start talking about politics, about how much I hate it. No. I'm just going to avoid it. But nevertheless, these guys, but instead these guys just keep jumping into it. What is going on here? I never hear guys like Giannis, Kawhi, all of these. Nobody. It's just some of these dudes just running around. Why'd you say about it? Why do you care? It's a free world. People are going to talk. They're going to talk. Everyone has a right to their views. They're going to talk. What are you going to do? Stop everyone from having an opinion? Like, come on. Like, to me, I think the whole thing is ridiculous. And it's getting nauseating. It's not every single thing you need to take offense to. My God. It's okay, bro. It's going to be all right.